Hey y'all, we're gonna go ahead and make some chicken noodle soup. So in my pot I got a bunch of chicken leg quarters that I have in here with some water, and I had just boiled them for about an hour and a half. And now we're going to skim our broth out of here, and we are going to pull the skin off of our chicken and pull the meat and set it to the side. But you want to keep your broth, okay? So is whatever chicken that you want to use will work just fine. But just keep your broth in there and take the skin off and get your chicken and put it to the side. Alright y'all, so I took all my chicken out. Here it is. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull the skin off, discard it, and then we're going to pull the chicken and we're going to set it to the side. I took like a little strainer mesh thing and I got out any of the junk that was circulating in my broth. And we'll be back here in a little bit to finish this off. Alright y'all, so now what we're going to do is we are going to heat our broth back up. I have 1 pound bag of those small little baby carrots that I've just chopped up into little pieces. And we're going to go ahead and throw those in there. We're going to go ahead and add 1 can of cream of chicken soup. We're going to put celery and onions in here, but I want to get a head start on the carrots first. Now I'm going to take peppercorns, and I'm going to take about a teaspoon of them, and we're going to throw them in there. Then we're going to put 1 tablespoon of parsley. I'm going to put 1.5 teaspoons of onion powder. And it's about a gallon of water in here. And when you boil your chicken, just put a little bit of salt in there with it. And now I get this, I don't want to butcher the word, so I'll put it up there so you can look it up. It's an all-purpose seasoning. It's a vegetable seasoning. It has dehydrated vegetables, carrots, parsnips, onion, potatoes, celery, parsley, black pepper. And I'm going to put in a tablespoon of this, and it's just a bunch of little dry, kind of like chicken bouillon. And you can use 1 tablespoon of chicken bouillon if you can't get this. Walmart has it online, and so does Amazon. So you can get that on there. So we put 1 tablespoon of that in here. Alright y'all, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to bring this back up to a boil with our carrots. And we are going to simmer this for about 10 minutes to get our carrots a jump start on the softness before we add our onions and our celery in here. Now I'm going to add in 2 teaspoons of chicken bouillon. And we're going to mix that around just to amp the chicken flavor up just a little bit. Because the only thing I did was boil my chicken in some water. I didn't put any vegetables in it until after the fact. You can make it how you like, but this just makes it a little bit easier for me. So we're going to go ahead and get ready to add in our celery. Alright y'all, so I have 1 large onion chopped, and I got about 6 celery pieces chopped up, and we're going to go ahead and easily drop this in here, and we're going to let this cook for just a few minutes, and then we're going to check for our seasonings and see. And you have to judge your salt and your pepper or your chicken bouillon to your likings, but it has to season all your vegetables and your chicken. So I'm going to let this go for another 10 minutes, and then I'm going to check the broth and see if it needs any salt. Also, I went ahead and tasted it, and I'm going to add 1 more tablespoon of this all-purpose seasoning, and it's just pretty much dried vegetables. And we're going to go ahead and stir this up again. And you can add salt or, again, chicken bouillon if you want to. You'll just have to taste it along the way for your salt content or your flavor of how much liquid that you have. Again, it was about a gallon that I started out with. So once our vegetables start to get a little bit softened, we're going to put our egg noodles and our chicken back in to cook. Alright, y'all, so once your vegetables are semi-softened, you want to go ahead and add your noodles in, and I'm using 1 pound of egg noodles, and we'll stir that around, and we're going to cook that for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to add in our chicken. Alright, y'all, we're going to go ahead and add our chicken back in, and we're going to cook this for 5 more minutes. Just so the chicken heats back up, and then we'll turn it off, and then you got yourself a nice pot of chicken noodle soup. I want to let everybody know I have cookbooks available for purchase. I'll put the link above this post and below, and you can get yourself a copy of that. And that seasoning I used, you can get that again on Walmart online or Amazon. They have that, and I'm sure some of your grocery stores may have it. Please remember to like and share. And I'll show you what this looks like here in just a few minutes. Y'all, look at that. So delicious. And that's what we're having for lunch today. Give this a try. If anybody has any comments, questions, or concerns, don't hesitate at all to reach out to us. The link for the cookbook will be above and below this post. And I hope everybody has a wonderful afternoon.